Hello, beautifuls of the feed. It's me, Benji. If you're new, please subscribe and everybody like, and also hit the bell button and leave a comment if you resonate. We'll get straight into it and get the energy going here. I hope everyone's having a good day today, or has a good day today, wherever you are in the world. All right, let's take a look. What do we got? What do we got? The Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there's something going to happen. It's like inevitable today. Wheel of Fortune. Change. Something inevitable is going to happen. I feel like it's just going to, it has to happen. The universe is like, nah, has to. And we have the Page of Wands, which also fell out at the same time as the Wheel. So that just seems like freedom, and I'm getting like a really sense of like feeling excited for something. So yeah, it does seem like it's changing energy, like the energy is changing. So that's very interesting. For this part of the cards, obviously, I'm going to ask Spirit for just the general energy for a situation or whatever's going on for this person or this reading. Let's get some more. The moon, the moon, the lovers, the moon, the lovers, the high priestess, the moon. The moon is giving me definitely like fantasy, like thinking. I feel like there is feel like there's a change. I feel like there's like this connection that's happening, and I don't know where it's coming from right now, but I feel like there is a connection, and I feel like you've been thinking about it a lot, and it's definitely new. A new connection that's definitely new. And the Lovers card kind of gives me that vibe, and the moon gives me that like thinking and like the emotional vibes of things, and like maybe fantasizing about something that like hasn't happened, or like an illusion. So like it's really interesting. Like also intuition, getting from that. And then lovers, and then the high priestess, which also is like giving me divine intuition. So it's just, I still don't know where this energy is coming from. I do know this is your energy. Definitely, this is how you're feeling right now. And I dropped so many. The magician, the star. Wow. We do have a whole lot more down here too. The sun. Wow. Okay, so we have the magician. I feel like manifestation is taking place right now. As above, so below. Um, it's like, wow. Wow. I just need a second. Oh, all of those things at once are quite a lot. Um, so the star gives me just like the universe is on your side. The universe is on your side. You know, like having hope in the situation, faith, um, feeling like rejuvenated. Maybe did I say that right? Rejuvenated. Feel like you've been resting a lot in your own energy, healing. I feel like you've been manifesting a lot too. Um, there's so much going on here, but so powerful. Let's carry on. Obviously, let me show you these cards because I don't normally do that very often with these ones. We have the Page of Wands, and then we had the moon, then the Lovers, and then the High Priestess, and the Magician, and the Star. I really do think like the manifestations that you've been doing and not really thinking about, or like, like the in the subconscious, you leave them there to like develop and like actually come to fruition. So I really think those things are like starting to really happen. I feel like I say that a lot, but honestly, this reading is just for whoever clicks on it and whoever resonates. And if you don't, it's obviously not for you. But there could be another one on my channel that is for you, because this is just a general reading for whoever that resonates with. After the Star, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is giving me an energy of just thinking, thinking, thinking. I'm thinking. That's the thought I get in my head. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Oh, that makes me laugh. Yeah, like a calm sense of thought instead of like overthinking, right? Like that's what I'm getting. It's calm. I'm thinking, like not like I'm thinking. I don't know what is happening. So I feel like there's a lot of calm thinking going on. There is renewal and like, out with the old and with the new. There's a lot of that going on lately. And I feel like it is all part of the plan. Obviously, the death card to newer people to tarot is kind of scary, but it's really just showing uh, not even like a foundational collapse or anything like that, because that's the Tower card. But like the death card is just like a casual, like, the cycle has ended, there's a new one starting, things have healed, and then it's on to the next thing that you're like going to maybe heal, or the next step of the journey. New beginnings, you don't like, I'm pretty sure you get the vibe. The Hangman came out, a lot of cards came out. So the Hangman came out. The Hanged Man gives me the vibe of 4 weeks. 4 weeks. What's in 4 weeks? See, I just could hear 4 weeks over and over. 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Is it a four? Go backwards 4. The Hangman, 4 weeks. Release. 4 weeks. Okay, that's what I'm getting. I'm trying to understand it. Maybe in 4 weeks, there's like some sort of release within like the next 4 weeks. Oh, I've never had that before. Okay, well, releasing something within the next 4 weeks. That's what I get from that one. Then we have the Four of Pentacles, which I feel like there's a lot of thinking about like your position in the world. Feeling like you're strong in your power and wanting to be like successful. It's really like, I feel like you want to talk about it though. I feel like you want to talk about it. Yeah, you want to like talk about it and have a conversation about like being secure. And it's definitely got a feeling of money, financial security. So this is a really nice reading today. I really thought this was going to be like a soulmate, significant other reading, but it's not. It's one for you directly. I kind of love that. After that one, we have the Four of Swords, and I really do think it's a great time to be restful within the situations that are going on in the next 4 weeks. What I'm getting from that is, yeah, like in the next 4 weeks, it's going to be focusing on like a lot of, like security and looking after yourself, self-care, and that self-care as well, rest and respite, and like really coming to fruition with the healing and making sure it's done. Justice, I feel like, is the sense of really getting there and actually getting all the things that you've been working so hard towards happen, the manifestations, and the um, obviously the love and the feelings and the universe coming together and just all of it kind of happening. It really is taking off. Um, I think in the next 4 weeks, so like I'm guessing like August, right? It's gonna be a very social time for you, and it's gonna be like happy. You're gonna like have a like good energy about things. That's what I get from that. Is gonna be like a very social kind of vibe, and I guess what I'm getting from that is that I said four, and then the four came out. I just realized. Oh my gosh, I'm tripping myself out. Okay. I'm so glad that people and you guys and girls and beautifuls of the feed joining me on my journey because I'm just having a moment. I picked up the Hangman before and I just thought 4 weeks, 4 weeks, 4 weeks. And there's like here, it's like an upside down four, but it's like backwards. But on the camera, it's like a normal four. But there's a four there. And then these next two cards were also fours. And I just realized, so 444. Huh. I'm not familiar offhand what those numbers mean, 444, but I'll leave a comment um, saying it. This is very interesting. So I really do think that like things are going to be great. It's going to be in a great energy for August. I don't think I've ever done a reading with timing in it before, and I feel like it has to be something because there are four fours, and then I saw the four and it said 4 weeks. So, okay, let's move on to some other stuff. I'm not going to do some clarification with my other cards that I normally do upside down and stuff with, but I'm going to do some affirmations for the next 4 weeks that we can focus on. Obviously, this could be like a cool reading for like the beginning of August, I feel. So, 4 week forecast. I never thought that I would be doing that, but I guess that's what's happening right now. Let's get one for each week of August. That one lines up. That one lines up. There's two of them that are from the top. Okay, so the first one for the first week of August is I have the power within me to free myself. The Eight of Swords. Week 2, I am flexible and open to life's possibilities. The Wheel of Fortune. Week 4, the Empress. I nurture the spiritual growth of myself and others. And week 4, the Star. I am blessed by the universe, and you sure are. You sure are. Okay. I need like a sip of something because my mouth is going dry. Oh, this coffee's so dark. I don't normally drink that until after my reading because it's like caffeine. But I needed a sip. Okay. Next up, I'm going to move on to the hidden heart secrets. Let's just do hidden heart secrets for you for the situation, like for the viewer, for like this situation right now. What are you feeling hidden away in your heart? Like it's it's like hidden there. How are you feeling? Did I just get a paper cut? That's so interesting. I've never got a paper cut before on these. It felt like it was going through my finger. Okay. Depth, awareness, importance, and value. I'm guessing that you you feel the depth and the awareness and the importance of like the universe lining things up for you. Perspective, better off, happiness, clear headspace. I really do think like in the next 4 weeks it's gonna be something that really comes to fruition. Distracted, sidetracked, changes and delay. So I do feel like this is something that always happens. I feel like there is a plan and a process. So sometimes things can take a little bit of time. So the change also can make you feel like you want to be sidetracked from the plan. Finality, farewells, leave behind closure. I do feel at the moment that there is a lot of doors closing, but there is so many opening, suggesting from the sun here, and just so many other cards on here: the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, the High Priestess, um, like even the Justice card, and we have Commitment, which is really interesting. Obviously, if it's not for you, it's not for you. But I feel like some people just want promises, or they want like a commitment of someone that is reliable. So it's not necessarily marriage, but commitment. It could be marriage. It could be one of the other ones. I'm just going to point that out. Let's get some more. Let's get the hidden heart secrets of your significant other. Why not? I know it's got nothing to do with this reading, but why not? Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How are they feeling about you, hidden away in their heart that they keep hidden from you? The person you're thinking about, significant other, soulmate, twin flame. What are they hiding? When I first got these cards, I was like, these are so questionable. But no, they work. I had to realize that I had to really dig deep and understand that a lot of these cards do work. They're just kind of blunt and straight to the point, like kind of like me. Okay, so the significant other has confusion, uncertain, unclear, unsure. I'm guessing this is for the next 4 weeks, since this is what this reading is all for. Fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, and fantasizing. Heart fog, mixed signals, blocks emotions, messed up. Beauty, charming, graceful, kind-hearted. So it does seem like they're going to be in your life and they're going to be nice, like they're going to be around and they're going to be very like graceful and kind-hearted and charming towards you. But I feel like hidden away there they have a lot of things going on. Ecstasy, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. On ecstasy, my bad, escaping. What was I reading? That's so weird. So it does feel like this person is struggling with their emotions. And I feel like they're stuck in a situation they don't want to be in. But yeah, that's how I feel about that. And they have shallow, hollow, empty, and boredom. I just feel like they're stuck in a situation they can't get away from. Family, I don't know. Anyways, let's move on to the next part, which will be Gaia. Let's get some Gaia cards going and get messages from Gaia for this current situation for the next 4 weeks. What are some things that the viewer should be like looking at or focusing on, or something they need to be reminded of today, please, Spirit? Oh, my little dainty hands. When it's so hard to shuffle them. What am I saying like that for? Okay. We have a bunch of cards here. Put them on the back, flip them over, and we'll read them out. Right. Purification, water, emotional cleansing, rejuvenation. I love that card because I love the blue. It's really nice. That's number 32. I just feel like that's very like It makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of major arcana cards back here. I feel like there has been a lot of rejuvenation. There's been a lot of resting going on, and I feel like you've been drinking a lot of water, maybe, or like looking after yourself. Better fluid intake. I don't. That's what I'm getting. That's so interesting. Better fluid intake. I feel like it's been raining for a while. I don't know. Maybe it's been raining recently. The next one is Sacred Heart, Passion, Love, Spiritual Communication. So this is something that you have obtained through your struggles and through the things that you've gone through in life. I do believe that in the next 4 weeks, your passion, love, and spiritual communication is going to really come into like a place where it never has been before, like more stronger than ever. Moonlight, travel, romance, and potential. So it does seem like there's going to be some romance happening in the next 4 weeks. Travel as well. Potential for it. So I feel like that's interesting because it doesn't really mean traveling to. I don't get the vibes of traveling overseas. I get the vibe of like camping, camping, or like traveling, going on a little trip to like a nature, going into nature. The next one is Jewel Within a Teardrop, appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. So that does seem like that you're going to have a spiritual and emotional reconnection with probably your significant other. There's appreciation. It does seem like there's going to be an appreciation towards something. It does seem like that, or like I do get the vibe of spiritual and emotional reconnection, like reconnecting with something that you didn't or have lost or have found again. So for me, I want to go to a medium at some stage, and I want to get some stuff done. So I feel like for me that could be something like that. So like a spiritual and emotional reconnection, like doing something that is something you've never done before that you never thought of. That reconnects you or helps you connect with your appreciation of spiritual and emotional things together. That's what I'm feeling from all of that. My mouth is crazy dry today. The Tree of Life. Creativity, destiny, magical blessings. So don't worry. Everything's working out the way it's meant to be because the universe says so, and it's just how it all goes. The Tree of Life really shows you that, and it's your destiny. It's your destiny. I do like a good game of Destiny, though. Anyway, rising above, clarity, freedom, and solution. It just like gives me a warm feeling. I get such a warm feeling from that. I feel like in the next 4 weeks, you're going to be breaking free from that whole like going back to situations that are like addictive or have that energy pull, but like they're not good for you. I feel like you're so definitely going to rise above that, and you're going to become like this whole brand new person that is like not like that anymore, and people are going to be like, whoa, who is that person? I really do think that that is the solution that you're coming to, and the universe wants this for you so badly. Again, Isha, clearing away obstacles, protection, and guidance. So I do believe that this just gives me like the universe, God is on your side, like just straight up that the universe is there. I need to look up who Ganesha is, or if someone wants to let me know in the comments, I'd love to know, because that's what I get from this card, is that like the universe is there, has a plan, it's so totally going to be backing you up. And it's clearing away the obstacles for you, or even like spirit guides I'm getting from this card is like, the universe and everything that is meant to be like doing the work, and you is like clearing the obstacles so that you can bloom. Mentioning that I don't normally do this, but I kind of figured that I will. I have a song called Bloom. If you wanted to hear it, it's on SoundCloud. I feel like that's about how the universe wants you to bloom. So I thought I would just throw that in. The next one is The Search. Feeling lost, confused, and lonely. Searching. Searching. What are you searching for? I feel like sometimes we always lose sight of the light sometimes. What are you searching for, though? What is this last card? I feel like there is something that's still maybe hindering the progress. It's just like, what are you searching for? And I looked at the other card and it just says seduction. And I feel like there is something here, and I feel like it's like it's the temptress, right? Like, and the search and the temptress, a broken promise, seduction and deceit, feeling lost, confused, and lonely. I do I do feel like there is this feeling of doubt, and I feel like sometimes we think that we have to be maybe like with someone else. I really do get that, like, and I do believe in soulmates and soul connections and all that kind of stuff. Um, in the law of attraction. So I do understand that when you detach from something, that's when the universe wants you to go together more. So I do think that this is just giving me a vibe of try to detach more from the situation so that you can be happy within yourself and you don't have to search for something that you feel has been lost. Um, and the deceit and the broken promise thing, I think this gives me a vibe of something that's happened like many times before. And it's just like something that feels like maybe you're searching for the thing that isn't this. That's what I get from it. And like searching, feeling lost a little bit so that you're like looking for someone that's not going to treat you that way, break their promises and deceive you and like seduce you into these situations where you end up feeling hurt. So I do think that the search is happening, and I think you're searching within yourself and also in the physical. I feel like that's why it says lonely, because I think you feel lonely. So I would I, I would suggest to just to try to like come to grips with the idea that when you are alone, you're not alone. It took me a while, but the way I see everything now is if I go for a walk or something, then I like look at the trees and stuff, and and I can see the energy radiation coming out from around them and other people and things like that. Um, so the way I look at the world is kind of like I'm not alone, even though I don't have a lot of people in my life. Yeah. So it's just like I'm not trying to like talk about myself. Like I really do think that this is something that a lot of people struggle with. This last thing is because like a lot of people in this world are very deceptive and they break a lot of promises. It's very unreliable. And it's going back to the reliable thing. Just reminded myself that earlier in the reading I said something about how being more reliable. You want something that's more reliable. Commitment right here. You want someone that's more reliable in your life. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's kind of beautiful. I kind of love this reading. I think this reading is something that I've never done before. Also, I hope the next 4 weeks is really good. Feel free to subscribe, comment, and like if you resonate. And if you didn't resonate, you can still do those same things. And I'm sure a reading eventually will be for you. because I just do general readings and I post them here. I might be starting members in the future, so I don't know if it's a good system or not, but for now, I was thinking I was going to do $25 a month. You could get a personal reading a month. So just let me know if you think that's a good idea. If you think it's cheap, it's 25 New Zealand dollars. Um, I don't really want to like charge too much money for anything because I really just want to like be here to help, and my financial gain is not really the most important thing. At the end of the day, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna get on to making one more video today, a bit later, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.